Good morning students. In this class I will be doing a new chapter, pair of linear equation in two variables. This is class 10 CBSE syllabus, that is NCERT syllabus. So this is the new chapter. This is the third chapter in the textbook. Okay, so first one is introduction. What is pair of linear? What is linear equation? We know that linear equation means the degree of the given equation is 1. Then they are called as linear equation. If the degree of the given equation is 1, then that equation is called linear equation. Here it is given pair of linear equation in two variables. So what is linear equation in two variables? Linear equation in two variables. So linear equation in two variables is, example is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So this is linear equation, that is the degree of this equation is 1. The degree of this equation is 1. So you will say that as we will say this as linear equation in two variables is, we are having two variables here, x and y. So this type of equation is called linear equation in two variables. So this is the general form of the linear equation in two variables, that is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, where a, b, c are real numbers, and one more condition is there, that a comma 0 is not 0, where a comma b is, where a and b is not 0. So in general we will say that as a1 squared plus b1 squared, that is a squared plus b squared, not equal to 0. So this is the condition we will give for this equation. We will give for this linear equation in two variables, that is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, where a, b, c are real numbers, and a comma b is not 0, that is a squared plus b squared not equal to 0. So this is the condition. Now we will see the solution for this given linear equation. So if you take a value as 3 and b value as 2 and substitute it in this equation, and c value as minus 18, we will get if we are substituting all these three values of a, b, c in the given general form, we will get this equation as 3x plus 2y minus c. Minus c is minus 18 is equal to 0. So this we will get the linear equation in two variables. So now when we want to find the solution of this linear equation in two variables, if we take this x value as 6, for example, if we take this x value as 6 and y value as 0 and substitute it in the given linear equation, we will get 3 into 6 plus 2 into 0 minus 18 is equal to 0. So when we simplify this, we get 18 plus minus 18 is equal to 0. So this one will get 0. So this we will get the value as 0. That is, this x is equal to 6 and y is equal to 0 are one solution of this linear equation. Then if we take another solution for this, if we are substituting x value as 0 and y value as 9 in the above equation, we will get 3 into 0 plus 2 into 9 minus 18 is equal to 0. So we will get 0 plus 18 minus 18 is equal to 0. So we will get 0, and x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 9 will form another solution for the given linear equation. So one more solution we will find, that is when we take x value as 4. When we take x value as 4 and y value as 2 and y value as 2 if we take and substitute it, we get 3 into 4 plus 2 into 2 is minus 18 is equal to 0. So this one will be 4 3s are 12 plus 2 2s are 4. So we'll take this y value as 3. If we take this as 2, we won't be getting the solution for this. We will get the solution as this won't be equal to 0. We'll get minus 2, not equal to 0. So this won't be the solution for this. So one more values of x and y we will take. That is, x value is equal to 4 and y value is equal to 3 we will take. So when we substitute it in this, 3 into 4 plus 2 into 3 minus 18 is equal to 0. So 4 3s are 12 plus 3 2s are 6 minus 18 is equal to 0. So this is 18 minus 18. We will get the solution as x is equal to 4 and y is equal to 3. So these are some few solutions we will get. So infinitely we will get many solutions for a given linear equation. So when we substitute all these solutions, it will form a straight line. So when we substitute all these things, in a graph, when we substitute all these values, that is, what are the x values we got? We will substitute it in a x comma y we will substitute. That is, one is 6 comma 0, the other one is 0 comma 9, then 4 comma 3. So these are the solutions we got. So when we substitute all these things in a graph, when we substitute all these values, ordered pairs in a graph, so we will take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we will take and plot it in the graph. First one is 6 comma 0. So 6 comma 0 we will get it here. Then 0 comma 9. So this is 0 and 9 will be here. 0 comma 9. Then 4 comma 3. So 4 comma 3 will be somewhat here you will get. So when you join these 3 points, these 3 points, so this one is 4 comma 3, this one is 6 comma 0 and this one is 4 comma 3. So when you substitute all these solutions, in a graph and when we join it, we will get a straight line for the given solution. So for a linear equation, when we are plotting it in the graph, we will get a straight line only. So in those straight lines only, we will be getting the solutions. That is, we will be plotting these solutions. When we plot this, we will get a straight line only. So this one is linear equation in 2 variables. Now we will find out what is pair of linear equation in 2 variables. So when we take one linear equation, so the general form we will take it as ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So this is for one equation. The same thing when we are taking it for 2 equations. A pair means 2 equations. So pair of linear equation means we will rename this as a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0. So this is one equation. So here we will get a, b, c are real numbers where a1, b1, c1 are real numbers and a1, b1 is not 0. So a1 squared plus b1 squared not equal to 0. So the same thing when we take another equation. So pair of linear equations means we have to take 2 equations. So the another equation will be a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. So this is another pair of linear equation. So the same condition only you have to write. That is, if we have a linear equation with a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0, where a2, b2, C2 are real numbers, where A2, B2, C2 are real numbers, and A2 squared plus B2 squared not equal to 0. So this will be the same condition you will be having it for this one also. So now we will get pair of linear equation. So what I told you, this one, the solution of this pair of solution of this equation, of this linear equation will be a straight line. So when you substitute, when you plot all these solutions in a graph, you will get a straight line. You will get a straight line. So that is for one equation, one linear equation. Now, when we are considering two linear equation, so we will get three type of lines we will get. So for this, one line we will get. For this linear equation, another line we will get. So there are three possibilities for a pair of linear equation. That is, three types of lines you will get when you find the solution of these two pair of linear equation. So this pair of linear equation, that is, one is the same way how I told you that when you are plotting the solution, when you are plotting the solutions in the graph, when you solve the two equations and plotting it in the graph, you will get three types of lines you will get. One is intersection lines. So when you solve this one and this one, you will get one type of line is intersection line. The other one is coincident lines. That is, one line will be, so when you are taking this as M1 and M2, when you take these two lines as M1 and M1 and M2 intersect at one point. Then the other one is coincident lines. So this one is intersecting lines. Intersecting lines. This one is coincident lines. Coincident means overlapping. One line will be overlapping with the other one. So that is coincident lines. The other one is parallel lines. So you will get three types of lines when you find the solution of the pair of linear equation. So this one is intersecting lines. The next one is coincident line, and the next one is parallel line. So you will get three types of lines. So in the first exercise, exercise 3.1, we'll be having a question will be given. So that has to be converted to an algebraic expressions, and it has to be solved, and after solving it, it has to be plotted in the graph. So we will, after plotting it, we will check that whether we will get any one type of lines. Based on these graphical representation of plotting the lines, we will be doing exercise 3.1 in the next class. So whatever doubts you have, you message me in the comment box. Thank you.